Good morning, everybody. It is Ellen here, hanging out, learning to trade. I mean, like, I know how to trade, but like, I'm getting profitable, right? And working on getting funded with Top Step. So, right now I have the daily chart pulled up on NQ. Looks like we dipped down into the lows last night and we're coming back into a little bit of a resistance area. ES hitting the 20 EMA on the daily. And I also like to see what the Qs and the SPY are doing because that's like strictly a little bit more on the day side sort of trades. And I like SPY kind of popping back up that 20 EMA. Qs right in between those two. All right. So on the 2 hour, we're looking pretty good, kind of in between those two lines I had drawn earlier. You know, there might not be any resistance right over here, but, you know, it might be a little higher, 329-ish. We'll see, we'll see. It actually does, it does look. So like on ES. It looks better up here. Okay, and I believe same sort of thing on NQ. This fits better. So, looks like we're in some potentially bullish momentum. On the calendar, as a reminder, I am in Mountain Standard Time, so all of the times here are presented in Mountain Standard Time, which means 30 minutes after the open is 8 o'clock for me. So, announcements that I definitely see must have happened earlier because there was some movement, but you know, I don't see anything. Canada has some stuff in a little over 20 minutes. In the US at 9:10, looks like we have an announcement. Not really announcement, just somebody speaks. Williams. But otherwise, I think that was it. Interesting. But all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, holy crap. That's a lot. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna adjust this volume profile to just be for the day. There we go. Cool. So that's on ES. All right, so yesterday we jumped in too early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of big green candles. Same thing for NQ, 7 candles. Let me do this volume profile adjustment as well. 21st, apply, save. So it looks like it's trying to reverse, but we're gonna trust this baby. And maybe we miss it. Maybe we miss this pullback, but we'll see. Right? We are waiting for something that's a little bit more solid rather than trying to guess the highs, because that's what we did, not yesterday, apologies, Wednesday, and we lost on those early trades, and then due to my rules, I was not able to take more trades using my Top Step Combine account. So instead I popped over into the practice account and got some wins over there, which, you know, kind of sucks because then I could have made up the difference of what I lost. But rules are rules and we follow them and we have them there for reasons. You know, of course, sometimes we find out maybe not the bestest of rules, but is what it is. We can make changes, but we don't want to make changes in the moment because The truth is, usually we make the best decisions not in the moment, because we're not filled with a lot of feelings and emotions to cloud our judgment and make our decisions a little less effective. So this is what I know, and I'm just gonna stick with that. And if I need to change my strategy, then I'll change my strategy, just not today. We'll have to plan out when is a good time to change a strategy. And I wouldn't be looking to change an entire strategy, it'd just be more of a thought. All right. So we are getting a nice little inside candle here. Delta has dropped a bit. Still higher, you know. ES a little bit more on the kind of like rest and drop side. And I mean, honestly, I could just hang tight and wait for it to hit the 10 EMA and try to take another burst upwards. That might be the best thing to do. I'm popping over to the practice account just because what I want to do is kind of just see what happens if I do something like that. Why are you being weird? Put the order in practice account. Is that like something that actually happened? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should refresh this. I could do that. You are currently logged in. I know this. Okay, sweet. I just wanted to try that, so we'll see if it happens. Great. If it doesn't happen, also great. And here, what we're gonna do is, this is a nice strong trend up, right? Nice strong trend up. We're still in between some of these support and resistance lines, and I don't want to go against trend right now. Am I testing it out on my like practice account? Yeah, I am. But for right now, we are gonna hang out and try to see if maybe we get a reversal right around this 10 EMA. It could also drop down to here, or even VWAP before we continue back up, but this is a pretty strong move. I could also see it just hitting right around here, because that would be 50% on ES, and we can actually draw out a little fib retracement. Which I always do backwards for some reason. Anyway, so 50, really cool, very close to these two kind of candles from 7 a.m., which would have been 6 a.m. So I guess when the pre-market stuff opens. It does look like maybe we could also be forming a nice bull flag here. So we could also get a little breakout, as opposed to getting more of a pullback. Should I take the breakout? Also feels like a no. It just looks so extended right now. I really want to see a pullback. Those are my hopes. So I went out to pumpkin carving party last night. Did not carve any pumpkins, which I'm totally cool with. But there was a little campfire, and now I'm feeling a little irritated in my nose, like I should sneeze a whole bunch. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that before, but that's a thing. I mean, it is kind of making a nice little bear flag move. Sneeze successful. Oh. Anyways, so Thursday, pretty big day. Pretty busy. I've got some therapy sessions scheduled. I had a bunch yesterday. I'm so excited to say that I got to graduate someone, essentially. They were like, hey, I think I'm good, actually. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're good, too. And I always enjoy that. Like, it's so cool to kind of be like, all right, we've done all of this work together, and you feel good enough to, A, break up with me, right? And it's not like a hard breakup, but like to actually just be able to advocate and say like, hey, I think I don't need this anymore right now. You know, and sometimes I initiate that, sometimes the client initiates that, but either way, I always think it's like really fantastic when we both agree like, this is good. We can stop seeing, you know, go into therapy with me, and you know, you can always reach back out if something comes up, like that is always an option. But it's always great to be able to see something through like that, like enough change or improvement has happened and you want to move on into just kind of living your life and not having to go to therapy every week. So that happened. I actually have a planned one. So right here in this price action right now, Delta is a little bit lower than when it was kind of in this area of price, which does give you a little bit of an indication that it will continue down for a moment. You just don't know where exactly. See, on the other hand, NQ kind of giving some stronger indications of like, here we go, you know? So, I think I just want to, come on, oh man, so It's the practice account. I just want to see what happens. And I actually want to, no, I have to leave it there. All right, well, whatever. We're gonna leave it there. Practice account and do your thing. And I mean, one of the nice things about the practice account is sometimes if I'm feeling like a little antsy or like I need to be getting into trades, but I know that I probably shouldn't be and I'm experimenting, use the practice account. I think that's a fantastic way to kind of get a little bit of that, like, I don't know, trading energy out that doesn't need to be there. Because like right now I'm just kind of making choices that like probably will work out, but they don't really, I don't feel like they were really incredibly thought out trades yet. And like maybe I find out, no, Ellen, you've been doing super fantastic. Or I could find out like totally great to just use this practice account for other things, right? Let's see. I'm just needed to text a client that I'll see later today where my new office space is at. So I'm gonna do that really quickly while we wait to see how this pullback goes. There's a lot of construction. Around my new office space, so I have to kind of give some semi-detailed information about how to get there. I am curious, okay? If we just bounce right here, fine, whatever. But what if we bounce right here and we actually get to have a double top soon? At which point I would totally want to take a bear trade, right? But I really need to see that first before I can get into a bear trade. Because right now I'm just trying to trade a reversal that I didn't even see like a huge spike in volume for, right? Like here it is. That's not a very big volume spike at all. It's definitely bigger on NQ, right? This is a bigger volume spike, but like ES didn't really show that, so yeah. On the other hand, I do believe that the practice account just hit its target, which that's cool. Yep. Nice. So. That's a nice bear candle for that 5-minute chart. Finally hitting the 10. Curious to see if we reverse here, right? Or maybe we go a little bit further down to closer to this 50% retracement and this previous high from like the pre-market activity. I do like the blue. How did I change? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it says it's supposed to be blue, but it's not. I'm trying to figure out how I change that. I like that we're coming down a little further. Oh, there it is, that one. I would just love to see it come down just a little bit more. Just a little bit. You know, could it go lower? Yeah, sure it could. But like, that's what I want to see. I want to see it come down right about there, have Delta not just like crash through with you. It might not do it, but I think it will. I could be wrong though. Oh, all right, I guess we're in. Okay, it totally did what I wanted it to do so far, so I'm just gonna leave it. And where is a good target? Is this a good target? Should I just drag it higher? I really could. I could really see if we could get quite a bit higher. Push some patience of ours. You know, I do think that's reasonable. I might not make it there, right? I could be wrong. But I'm okay giving that a whirl. We'll see. Because yeah, I mean, we could drop lower before anything happens. Which we might do. We'll see. We'll see. Right. On NQ's chart, what we have is this 20 EMA. We have kind of this area where we peaked in the pre-market. And those are kind of bits of resistance that I'm hoping helps this trade work out. Otherwise, yeah, we're not ahead of VWAP, but like I think it's possible. Just flipping over to ES's chart, kind of a similar vibe. It has a little bit of resistance here at the 10 EMA, but you know, this is a new candle. It's very new. 4 minutes into it. It could go either way. I would love to see this just be a nice bullish engulfing candle. That'd be really cool. But again, too early to say what's going to happen there. I'm going to go into ES's range chart, kind of see where that's going. I am disappointed to see Delta not exactly showing a lot of strength here, because ES does pull NQ around quite a bit, so I really would like to see a good push on Delta as you know, I would like to see it kind of jump above 702 and really stay up there and get a nice push in Delta, like really above this kind of area. That is what I would like to see. If we don't see that, I might... Ooh, I really don't want to push, like... What do I do? I was willing to take the trade. Was the trade a good trade? I think it's a good trade, right? Like, this is in a good spot. It's in a good spot. Here, I could draw the Fibonacci. Maybe we could even do it in the right direction this time. Nice. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Sometimes I talk to trades like that. Alright, well, I think we're getting a little bit of push in Delta, so that's nice. A little bit. Something. This really could go either way, but like, I'm trying to take a bullish trade on a pretty heavily bullish trend. NQ had a little bit of exhaustion volume, but ES did not. So that is what I'm kind of basing some of this on, and we'll see where it goes. Boop, 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 boop. I also wanted to learn... God, I have a lot of text messages. Boring. I have to say, I like this little push in Delta. That's kind of nice. So, we'll see. Maybe it keeps pushing down a little bit. Hopefully my stop is big enough. You know? Because it's not like I really want to like pull my stop too much lower. And I guess I could move it 10 points and then be a 50-50. Oh. But I don't think I need to do that. That's like not my favorite candle for a reversal that I'm looking for here, right? Like that is a inverted hammer for sure. But you know, you never know. Right, not if I read into everything, like everything will be conflicting, and we don't want to do that. Mm. It is possible that it comes way further down before it reverses back. That is true. But I definitely don't dislike the trade set. Maybe we could get a really nice hammer out of this. We got 3 minutes left. Maybe we can get a nice hammer from here and run up to target. That would be cool. It's definitely got a possibility, so we're gonna let it be a possibility, and hopefully it makes it, hopefully this possibility comes to fruition, right? Okay, so I'm gonna try to learn a little bit of insurance billing, because that's what I do with my time sometimes. I also wanted to learn about small business loans. Lots of things to learn here in my newly self-employed status. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. Oh, so intense. All right, Presbyterian. How do I add myself to you? For providers. Provider registration, yes. Submit an inquiry, check claim status. How do I submit a claim? Okay. I love when I'm trying to set up passwords and like it's being weird. Other passwords? Maybe? Well, we'll see if those are good enough. What's your favorite book story from childhood? No. I'm not gonna tell you all the answers though. I'm not crazy. Account type. It's a group. Tax ID, NPI. I know my NPI number. Oh, got a tax ID. I have to say, I do appreciate that. I'm not like super panicked about stuff, and I don't love having to be this patient, right? Like, I've been in since 8/28. That's a long time for me. Did that submit? Submit? We are unable to process your request at this time. Okay. I love when things are not able to process at this time, so that's cool. Let's see if we can find that out. Letter. Dear you, enclosed is an executed copy. The effective date of this agreement is referenced on the first page. You may also visit our website, our current policies and procedures. As always, thanks for partnering with us. Great. Contract. Okay. I've got a contract effective 8/5/2022. I think I'm gonna have to call them, that's gonna be really boring, but I guess that's what you do. Adulting involves calling people. Cool. Think you'll make it tonight? Alright, I actually have to be right back. I guess this trade will either work or it won't. So much indecision here. However, I mean, like, great spot for it to just kind of develop some stuff. I do like this volume spike here on NQ as well. ES also, that's fantastic. So this is good stuff, but like, I still don't love the amount of time this is taking. So, it is what it is. I have to be right back, so I will actually just be right back. Cool? Alright, so I'm back. Cool that the stop hasn't been hit. I'm like, I just wanted to go to Target. Like, just go to Target. But you never. Sometimes it'll just zip right in there. Right now, it needs to close above that 10 EMA. And since we're not there yet, we just have to hang out and wait, I guess. Right? Always such a waiting game. Come on. Get a nice push. And that is a nice push. I would like to see Delta get a little bit higher, though. You know? You know. I do feel like I could reasonably just... Do I move it all the way over here? This is a bit of a high stop move. Like, I would rather move it here so that we at least guarantee 50%. Here we just have, you know, a small win, right? I don't want a small win. So, alright. It's never good for me to sit here and watch this stuff, but here we are watching it. Low 78.75, 78.25. Alright, fine. That is now a 30-point stop loss. Fine. I'm good with that. We got 40 something seconds left on these 5-minute candles. Yeah, I mean, I just want to see some nice closing up here. That would be awesome. I want to see Delta make a good pop. Because I do think it can make it up here. So let's see how this closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's great. Here on ES, I'm definitely seeing some resistance, which makes sense, right? We have really low volume here at 704. It's really just got to get a good push above that 702.5. If you can do that, I say we make it for sure. We just gotta, it's just gotta push. I do like that we've closed above the 10 EMAs. For fun, I want to place a little something like that. What is this? Not an NQ. 3. Yeah, like. Actually, I'm gonna do something like that. Just out of curiosity. See what happens. Come on, buddy. Let's go. You can do it. I know it's a tough space. And I'm definitely willing to do that. Low of 1275, low of 12.5. Yeah, I'm definitely willing to do that. God, I'll be bummed out if we just get stopped there. What is this a high of? 56? 55? You know, I think it can get there. And if it doesn't get there in the next... I mean, it really needs to get there, though. Because we do have that dude speaking soon. 9:10. Like, we have a minute. You can do it. It's possible. It's just gotta get above here. And on that practice account, it's, you know, hanging tight. It's a very tight, quick move is what I was looking for. It might not make it. It might just get stopped out. But, alright. We're back in the live account. Well, the Combine account. And we are currently just sitting around with hope. Hopes and dreams. $6.53. I mean, this is a possibility. It can make it. It really can. News. Oh, okay. I was wondering where that secret little tab was. And it's back. All right, we're gonna give it some more time. You know, definitely don't love this, like, slip inside a delta. That's not cool. But, here on ES, it's shown a little bit more strength, so I can appreciate that. That's nice. It's just slight, right? Like, this is a tough push for it. And it's just really struggling to stay above 305. Let's go see those mystical oh, wow. NQ, look at you. That is just fascinating. Kind of makes me want to get out. But maybe there's good reason to get out. Maybe there's not. Always such a tough spot, right? Like, I am really trying to kind of, I bet you, I feel like that ES thing, like, dipped, but anyways, here we can do this. Alright, I mean, maybe we get stopped out if we do that. Or we probably will, actually. But, that's fine. We've been in this trade quite a while. I do not usually do that, so... Did it really just... That's always crazy. Low of 22. There. Just saving every little bit I can. it's totally gonna get stopped out. I mean, maybe not, but it does feel like it will. Oh, wow. How is this not... There we go. It happened. Okay. It is what it is. We got 265 there. We could have had a little bit more, but that's okay. A winning day's a winning day. Alright. I feel like that's gotta be it for me for the day. Definitely lost on that second trade on the practice account, but that's okay. Always good to kind of just practice and try different things, but don't do it with your real accounts while you're practicing. So, all right, cool. I think I'll sneeze again. Boy. Lots of sneezing. I'm gonna get to work on all these other calls, but I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I'll be back on Monday. Diwali, apparently. I don't know what Diwali is. Yeah. I look forward to October 24th, Monday, at approximately 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Usually turns out to be about 8:05-ish. But that's just me, and I'm totally cool with that kind of looseness around time. Some people would not be. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you.